Namaste, namaskaram, vanakkam, namo namaha, jai Ganesha. Visit our website at classicalyoga.org and please stand up for the Dharma. The traits of colonialism. Colonialism is about political and legal domination and economic exploitation. And Indian Hindus should be well aware of the colonialism that has been taking place for thousands of years into India and into the Hindu yoga dharma. From the Greeks to the Chinese, the Turks, the Persians, the Muslims, the Portuguese, the Catholic Christians, the Anglican Christians under the British Raj, the Dutch, the French, and on into today's spurious, phony yoga movement. Today's yoga, so-called, is a classic example of colonialism. Political, legal domination, and economic exploitation. Political deals with public affairs. And today's yoga is ubiquitous. It is found in schools, in hospitals, even some of the churches. It's on TV, books, magazines, Madison Avenue. Some presidents have had yoga classes on the White House lawn. So it's gained political clout and power. The spurious Yoga Alliance. Tremendous political power that is the governing body for many in this so-called yoga movement. And think of the massive delusion of these 200-hour certifications. When one becomes certified, that means that they are more or less an authority on a subject. 200 hours? That goes beyond absurd. It takes 1,500 hours to become a dog groomer. The classic example of how many hours it takes to achieve some mastery over any subject area is 10,000 hours. And certainly when it comes to the Hindu yoga dharma, whether it be the religion itself, the arts, the culture, the dance, these people take decades and decades to perfect their art. Hindu brahmacharis study for decades. Yogis spend innumerable time alone in the forest. Swamis spend decades in preparation for their teaching mission. So today's phony yoga fully fits the first aspect of political domination. They are dominating the scene, including the legal domination of colonialism. They have their 200-hour certifications. Do you realize that real yogis, though they would remain pretty much isolated, but the teachers, the pundits, the pujaris, and the swamis, they're not even allowed to teach in these public venues. However, the yoga teachers are, because they have legal domination. Why aren't the Hindus allowed to teach? Because number one, they would be teaching within a context of Hinduism, and they obviously don't have the legal 200-hour certification. And economic exploitation, oh my goodness. Just go to modernyogateacher.com. There are so many websites about how to make a big business out of your yoga teacher training. And so the scenario is people go for teacher training, and sadly, many Indian quote-unquote Hindus are behind these training grounds, these teaching areas. Shame on them. Simply go to the innumerable so-called yoga sites, yoga teacher trainings on the web, and the thing you'll find missing is the word Hindu. You often won't see anything about the deities, Ganesha, for example, which is the foundation for the Hindu yoga dharma. So it's time, past time, for Hindus to wake up and stand up against this colonialism and certainly not join it. This has been an ongoing problem. We have far too many Uncle and Auntie Thomasos within the Hindu Yoga Dharma that are all too willing to jump on the materialistic bandwagon and help the colonizers in their nefarious activities. So stand up for the Hindu Yoga Dharma. And put an end to this crass colonial mindset, this elitist mindset of those who just feel entitled to take from others. Jai Ganesha, Jai Hindu Dharma.